Hello, my name is Hana from Korean University. I did a study on revitalization plan for urban regeneration through urban resilience indicator for the 통영 방향. Left picture is Bilbao Guggenheim Museum. Bilbao in Spain. Bilbao is the leading industrial city in Spain, but late 2017, in Bilbao, vineyard industry is falling down and the city has shrunk. But the government built an art museum, and the art museum attracts more than 1.3 million tourists. Look at that right picture. The right picture is the Highline Park. There is a successful urban regeneration project. Now I introduce your urban development in Korea. Korea's sustainable urban development goal is quality improvement urban environment, strengthening urban competitiveness, securing stability of residential environment. In Korea, there are rapid economy, and there are very rapid Korea achieved rapid urbanization with rapid economic growth, but certain cities like 통영시 in Dongyard industry has suffered from industry boring, and the city has suffered from slump. I will show you that diagram. Recently, shipbuilding industry has declined in Korea. There is a big problem in Korea. 10년 in 통영시 is also an example. In particular, since 2008 global finance crisis, the city is suffering from the industrial collapse and urban decline. But I found something missing from the urban regeneration. The problem is that there are lack of connection, ecological system, and social system. Many definitions of urban regeneration focuses on economic and social sector, but I think I need to study urban regeneration from perspective of community resilience, perspective of resilience. There are so many definitions of urban resilience, but there are only focuses on recovering from shock, especially recovering from natural disaster, and they are the research doing done in developing countries. There are two types of disturbance, I think, and many research shows. But they disturb natural disasters such as flood, earthquakes are disturbing, but complex problems in the city like congestion, traffic congestion, and unemployment rate and poverty is also a problem, and it is disturbance. So I study complex problems in the urban city and with a community resilient framework. The purpose of this study is to analyze and assess urban regeneration project from the perspective of urban resilience. For this purpose, appropriate indicators are selected for the evaluation of urban regeneration project by extracting the urban resources through the literature review. Next, the goal is to evaluate urban regeneration sites based on the selected indicators and present a plan to enhance urban resilience. This is the research flow. Further research is followed. The following research is developing in future research paper. This is my study area, 통영시. 통영시 is located in the south coast in Korea, and there are so many natural tourist resources. I did the literature reviews. The following list contains community resilience indicators. I collected these literature reviews from the many websites, and I I did the literature reviews all the researches and indicators and classified with according to the dimensions and indicators and check the frequency. The result of the analysis of dimension, 5 dimensions are include social, economic, institutional, infrastructure, and community competitiveness. Some researches include ecological, some researches include human, physical, and natural. This is the analysis of indicator. Many indicators such as demographics and employment rate appeared steadily, but indicators such as green area ratio and regional finance and income appeared only in recent research. This is my analysis of indicator. I did analysis urban resilience in community resilience, but many researches focuses on natural disaster, and also many indicators focuses on natural disaster, not complex problem. I think solving the complex problem in the city is building green infrastructure is the solution for solving the complex problem. This is the conclusion. Community resilience focused on the natural disaster. Indicators also focused on natural disaster. Provide a framework of analysis of urban regeneration project, particularly in the context of community resilience. Many studies show that green infrastructure enhancing the community, and I think this is the key solution to the enhancing community resilience. In the future research paper will be developed. It is drawing a community resilience indicator that will be used for urban regeneration project. Next, the extracted indicators evaluate the urban regeneration area. Finally, green infrastructure is proposed as an alternative to improving community resilience. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Any questions?
Thank you for such an awesome presentation. My name is Junga Kim. I'm currently majoring in urban regeneration at Korea University, and I myself am really interested in these kind of topics like socio-ecological relations and the urban resilience. I've got 2 questions. The first question is, could you please specify the exact relationship between the green infrastructure and the enhancing the resilience of the community? And the second question would be, while doing so, there are also problems of disservices, because a disservice is like a negative impacts coming from these green infrastructures. I myself am currently I'm working on a project here in Seoul, and whenever I try to encourage these people to create green infrastructure, their answers all included the fact that they're actually getting these negative effects from these green infrastructures, like increase in numbers of insects or these kind of stuff. So how would you actually balance these two? Maybe the second question would be a bit too complicated, but yeah, those are my questions. Thank you.
First answer is that community resilience indicators include many community this is not just community urban regeneration and urban resilience indicator just of community resilience, but community resilience includes many indicators. I think green infrastructure improve that indicators. So not directly, but improve them. It is community resilience. Second answer is so complex. Green infrastructure enhance urban diversity, and this also indirectly improve the resilience. This is very complex problem.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's move on to the next